Consider these interviews as a preview to the real picture. Interviewers usually take a short interview over the phone when they have too many candidates that they cannot cater to. These interviews can be untimely and also very unpredictable, but the one thing you're not supposed to do is panic. Hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Telephone interviews are usually about your availability and seriousness about the job. Once you clear these short interviews, you might get a call to an in-person interview. To make sure that happens, keep these little things in mind. Number 1. If you get the time, schedule the meeting according to your comfort. Usually people pick up calls in a haste or in places where they cannot fully concentrate on the call. This results in answers that might not be effective and you might lose the job already. Number 2. Never panic and don't sound overconfident. You'll either get panicked or you'll sound too overconfident. This happens because you can't see the expressions of the person on the other end. Make sure you keep your tone professional and calm and listen to what they have to tell you about the job. Number 3. Never forget the research. You can really mess things up if you apply for a job randomly and not know anything about them. Make sure you check their details and give everything a thorough read while applying, so you know how to tackle answers if they ask questions like, "Why us?" Number 4. Know how to sell yourself cleverly. Everyone knows basic interview questions, so make sure you can pitch yourself to the employer effectively. They usually ask short time-saving questions like, "Tell us about yourself," or "What's your expertise?" or "What makes you a good candidate?" Coming up with answers for these questions right on the spot can be a little tricky, so we suggest you build up a script that works for you and know it well enough to get out of such questions safely. Number 5. Make sure you don't have other distractions. On call, you can either have your notifications on, or you might be at home and your siblings might barge in, or anything and everything can distract you and put off the employer. Make sure you put your phone on silent before attending the call to make sure it doesn't ping in between. You also need to be careful about your whereabouts, so either lock your room up or get in your car. Anywhere where it's just you and your call will save the day. Number 6. Make sure you ask questions too. By this, we don't mean you become the employer. We simply mean that while you're explaining their job or while they're walking you through some important information, just make sure you listen carefully, and if you don't get anything, you ask, so you don't seem blank on the day of the main interview. Ask them carefully about their location, or the date and time that the next interview is on, or when will they confirm if you got the job. Make sure you keep things polite and conversational. Let us know in the comments below about your experiences on a call interview, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.